Yo, this is. Oh my god. So guys, I'm gonna take it. Go out and then maybe come back in. You think? Because the phone is not on mute. Oh, you can hear me now? Yo, what is happening? I keep that over there. So guys, look. So we doing saffron, saffron, and let me show you what it looks like. Let me put on my recording glasses. So this is the saffron. You can make tea out of this and put this in some honey. If you want to make a honey saffron, you take your honey and put it in like a little tin mixing bowl. Put like some hot water in the pot underneath of it. You're gonna make it like a double boiler. So you can take the water in the bottom pot, put a pot on top with your saffron and your honey in there, and let it simmer. So it won't burn, the honey won't burn or anything. And then once you cook it, you let it cool down and then it'll form right on back. So here we go. We get ready to get started. Let me get the grill pan over here. So I'm going to char grill the vegetables for the cocktail. So I have these shrimp. I guess these are the extra large. They pretty cool. They were supposed to be deveined, so they really did a good job. I'm gonna go over it. So those are the shrimp, and I didn't bring my apron, but that's fine. Happy Sunday! I'm glad I got the sound. There's some kind of something going on over here. I don't understand it. So how's everybody today? Because guys, I'm struggling. I am struggling, but I try to keep the smile to keep it moving. I'm getting the veggies. So we have a red pepper. We need cucumber. We need tomatoes. Yeah, 2 tomatoes. So I'm gonna use all these vegetables. Um, mm, 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 mm. So to make the cocktail, guys, I'm gonna actually do 2 things. So this ain't really gonna take it long. So for the cocktail, of course, we're gonna get our wine glass, but we need onions, and I'm gonna grill the onion. I got my grill pan over there. So let me take this off here. Put that right where the shrimp is. I got that pepper. We need tomatoes and cucumbers, and I got a red onion to chop up. But I'm gonna make my zoodles with squash. And then yesterday I made a peanut butter sauce. This is gonna go on my zucchini. And in this peanut butter sauce, I use peanut butter. I use real peanut butter, guys. I don't use Jiffy and all that because that's not real. It's not real. They give us processed. So I use this peanut butter, which is kind of water and kind of loose, but it's really good. If y'all can see it, this is real peanut butter, and there's nothing in here but peanuts and oil. That's it. No little salt. It don't have a million things in it. So I made my peanut sauce. I put hemp seeds in there. Let me get that for you. Here you go. There you go. Like I had to flash my hand. There you go. Like I had to flash my hand. So this right here, this the hot chili oil I use for the peanut butter sauce. Sauce is everything. If you got a good sauce, you can eat a shoe. You heard me. You heard. So I use rice vinegar. That's for my peanut sauce. This is gonna go on the noodles. While we sitting here, and I use Oriental spice, 5 spices. So this is really tasty. But in the 5 spice, it's cinnamon, anise, ginger, nutmeg, and cloves. Peanut sauce, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use red pepper. I'm going to use that zucchini and some red onions. And I'm going to use some flax seeds and stuff. Let me change my glasses, y'all. These are my recording glasses. Let's see. So these is the recording joints right here. Here you go. No. So guys, these glasses is from Amazon. They were $39.99. They record. They have the sunglasses that you can put on there like that. They just clap on, boom, right? So here we are. So let's get ready to rumble. I'm trying to get that connection unsuccessful. All right. Well, we gonna get it together. So let me get the pot over here, and then I'm gonna use grapeseed oil because grapeseed oil it goes up to 500 degrees, right? So we want this is a grill pan that I got from what's that QVC? It's a Rachel Ray. You got a flat gorilla. If you don't want to do it any other way, you do it right there, right there, right there. So the vegetables, we gonna, oh yeah, we gotta clean them off. So the tomatoes, that. So the onion, I got this onion that's gonna go on the grill. Let me get that smoking. So this is a percolator. Do anybody remember this coffee pot when they were a kid? Huh. Time for the percolator. This is the best coffee. I don't care about the one that drip. I don't care about the one that uh do the correct. Ain't it's nothing like this. Nothing. All right. So here we go. Let me get the season out. We're gonna take and do me, baby. So we gotta make pico de gallo. So that's with the onions, the cucumbers, and I gotta get my wine glass. I got both wine glasses in the other room. So here we are. I'm gonna take that plate, and then I gotta get the stuff. I gotta put that on the. So I'm gonna take this garlic clove here. So I always hit it. If y'all can see it, I don't know if you can see it. Hit it though. Boom, just like that. So when you bang on it, it's easier to get the skin off of it. Yeah, you just take that, tear her right on off. So there you go. And I'm gonna take in blacken this because you gotta blacken the vegetables, and then after I blacken the vegetables, I will food process it. I food process it. I'm gonna steam the shrimps. Right, just a second. Just hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So purpose. I gotta put that up there. Pain, purpose, perseverance. That's what it is. So we're gonna put her over there. We got the onion. Of course, we need the lemon because we're gonna make pico de gallo. I'm gonna do that in a few minutes. I'm not gonna use the rice vinegar. Put this back. So what we need for them is hold it. Wait. Let me put a little. I got a little. This is really good caramelized onion. I am going to use. We need this peppers. Let me put you back. All right. Fennel seed. Nope, we don't need anise. We don't need ginger. We need. I'm gonna use a little bit of this elote seasoning. This is Mexican because that's what saffron is. This is the elote seasoning. So elote seasoning has chili powder, a little cumin, basically a little cilantro, and chipotle seasoning. There you go. So I'm gonna use this, the blackened season, to put on blackened, and the chipotle is what I'm gonna put on the vegetables to grill them. So I want to get that smoking. That I want to get this here grill pan smoking hot, right? So this is the grapeseed oil that I use. Okay. Let me fill up my little jar. And then I get my little steam thing for the shrimps. You just want to steam them just until they turn uh, pink. I'm going to take the shell off of it. So, guys, if you want to make like a stock or something for like a sauce or even sauce or gravy, and you want to use a seafood, all you have to do, like your shrimps, you boil the shell. When you boil the shell, you drain the shell out and you keep that juice. That juice is important. That's where all the flavors and everything comes from. The juices, the essence is what the old people call the essence. Yeah, essence. So this is my little spray thing because you can kind of monitor how much it is, right? So this is pretty cool. It don't cost much because I hate oil all over the place. I can't stand it. You gotta wipe your stuff down afterwards and as you go. So this is the tidbit. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna take and put the oil on her. We want a nice saturated. I gotta bring the phone over here. See, I was trying to get my. All right, so here we are. Let that get hot. So I am going to take. You want the pepper? All right, so let me get my jalapeno. That's what I forgot. So I got a jalapeno, and again, we're gonna keep it whole. We're gonna keep this whole, and we're gonna grill it to bring out the flavors. That's where then I put a little of the seasoning on here. So there we go. Let me get a paper towel and dry it off because whenever you cook, you want your food to be dry. If it's meat or anything, you got to dry it off because if you don't, it don't do good when you what you call it. So that onion and garlic. So there we go. This that tomato is for the pico de gallo. So that we have this for the pico de gallo. I got to get the raw, the purple onion, right? The purple onion for her, and that's for my zucchini. We're gonna do that in the second while we bust it up. We're gonna bust it up. We're gonna bust it up. Let me put the trash in here. So we're making saffron, which is the herb of the week. We're making saffron shrimp cocktail. And I'm gonna also make my peanut butter. My peanut butter noodles. Alright. So for that stuff to stick, oil is always good. Right? So here we gonna put a little bit of her because sometimes your seasoning when it's in the business hot. This is caramelized onion, so I'm gonna make sure I put a lot of this on the onion. Y'all see it? That's caramelized onion, and I'm taking it and I'm taking and rubbing it in there, right? You want to love the food because food is love, you know? That's why I gotta have it when I get it. So that's pretty tasty. And that got like a little salt to it, so I don't need much. So let me give it just a little blacken. All right, the little black, and I'm gonna take and massage you. So let me put a little more oil on her, because the oil is gonna make the seasoning stick, right? So yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's the last but not least, and this is the chipotle, the AAO. So see that y'all can see that it's smoking over there. So I wanted it up real high. I'm gonna turn her down low. The grease don't burn. That pan is his eye. So yeah, I want that grease. You want that. So I'm getting ready to put this on here whole. This is the green pepper. I mean not green, red pepper, I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to put her on there like so. You're gonna put the onion over here like so, see? Woo, baby. I love you too. So this right here, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna use a tomato now, and then I'm gonna use a tomato for the pico de gallo, right? So I'm gonna take and wipe this off. Let me put the little jalapeno up there. That's nice. So that's the garlic. We can ready to do him and her. There you go. So I wanted my grease to be hot and the pan to be hot. So let me bring that over so y'all can see it. Oh, you can see it. You can see it. Let me see if I can move this up. So, all right. So we making progress. Clean that off. Put the stuff back as you go. This is empty. So that's trash. That's trash. We don't need her no more, but we need the seed peppers. Let me put this back. This gonna go up here. That's a little room. So we're gonna cook that 10 minutes. I'm gonna cook it 10 minutes on each side. That's what I'm gonna do. 10 minutes on each side, y'all. And I gotta get my thing for my zoodles right here. And here I go. Let me get the purple onion. So we need this here. So I have this. I'm gonna make spaghetti zoodles. Spaghetti zoodles. Yeah. So put you back. Like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Because we're going to do a try. We're going to do health and we're going to enjoy the food. We got to come up with some different recipes because I know everybody's tired of eating the same thing because I am. Just like the world is your oyster, so is the food. Yo, this is going to be, oh man, the best. The best. Y'all see it? So we want it to really blacken. That's the whole objective. It's for it to be blackened. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to steam these shrimp and that's garbage. Garbage. All right, so here we go. This is clean. So it's smoky. You see it's smoky. That means you know it's blackening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these shrimp. And you know the shrimp, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to salzone them. I'm not going to. So I'm going to put seasoning down in here. Watch it, y'all. Watch it. So I'm gonna boil that water, but I'm gonna take and put a strainer on top, and I'm gonna use those few little shrimp. Cause again, it's just me, y'all. All right, so that, and this is it. Let me cut these off the edge. So that's the zoodle, trash, and we have our cucumber. There you go. Uh, for my zoodle, Thank you, Lord. Bless all my subscribers. Day 1, 2, and 3. I love y'all. Each one, reach one, teach one. And we stronger together. Keep motivating each other. Put God first. And watching work, y'all. Watching work. He working now. For our good. I'm going to be able to get hip surgery. I just got to find a surgeon that'll do it. But I'm cleared to get a hip surgery, y'all. They told me that yesterday. I am so happy. So that's what I'm trying to do. And then I'm drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like, get it. Do it, girl. Mm, 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 mm. I can't wait. So here we browning this browning. So the browning of the vegetables is going to give the cocktail. Yo, y'all already know your girl gonna put a little rum in the little sauce over here. So here we go with that. Saffron, guys, the herb of the week. I'm gonna sit down a minute and I'm gonna give you the medicinal, the properties, what it's good for, what it's made for, uh, oh, what it's made for. All right, 1 second. If y'all can see it, I know y'all. It's the doggone comments. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We gonna praise the Lord. We gonna praise the Lord. God does His work. He get the bad people to do the best work, yo. How many people was in that group? Cause I was in the group. Yo, I want that joint chart. That's for you to. That's for you, Mater. Hey, Mater. Them garlics is gonna be crazy. I can eat that right now, just like that. Could y'all eat that like that? So I got the doggone thing there. So yeah, I'm getting ready to zoodle this. Zoodle. All right. This sauce is so good, y'all. I love sauce. So let me sit down. I'm making zoodles with pig. They supposed to be thigh. So here we go. We got one. And here's my mandolin. You see the hole there right there? See that mandolin? So I'm gonna take and put the zucchini in here, like so, like that. This is a lot of arm work, though. Yo, this is so good. And then the next day, when the longer is sit, oh my gosh, I didn't know. So I implement raw uh, a few days a week raw. This you gotta, it's like elbow grease. You gotta put You gotta put your to it. It ain't none of that other stuff. Look. So these are the zoodles, if y'all can see. That's the zucchini. So I gotta take the salzone for the shrimps and the cilantro. That's what I'm gonna steam the shrimps. I'm gonna just drop them in there real quick with the water bottle and the seasoning, and then I'm gonna take them out. I take and put cilantro and some tarragon in the boiling water for the shrimps. This is the zoodles for the Thai. Yeah, so this is the zoodles, and it's a lot of work. Here I go, y'all. It's a lot of freaking work. So you need elbow grease to freaking do this job. So yeah, that's one down. I got one more to go. So I can make this salad over here. Chill. I wonder if I hold it. It's like hard. Well, I guess the end you're not supposed to. Yeah, this is the last of it. All right, here we go. So this is what the zoodles look like, y'all. That's the zucchini. I'm trying to get this last little bit you need. This is hard work. I don't. They should have a. Oh, okay, I found something to do the last little bit. All right, here we go. So that's the sauce. That's the sauce. Mm. So the sauce is kind of thick. Uh, cucumbers, squashes are fruit like cucumbers. Basically, it holds a lot of water. Let me do this, and then we'll go over the properties in 1 second. Shoot, this is work. When I say work, it's working out my arms. Ah, shit. Shucks. Yeah, it's better if you hold it. I think it's the way you position it. You probably can do it faster if so. Y'all, once they those vegetables they get done, I put those in the food processor, right? I'm waiting on the water for the shrimp so I can put some little seasoning in it. I'm gonna just drop them in there real fast. They don't have to stay in. So eating healthy is a job. That's one thing. Eating healthy, you got to do a lot of work because processed food, you do nothing. It's already done. So what I do on Sunday, I'm tired of twisting that. I'm gonna cut that up. But on Sunday, I cook dinner, but I make stuff for the whole week, or at least most of the part of the week. Because usually, a Friday and Saturday, I kind of have a treat. Nothing just really bad, but it'll be a treat of eating out or something. Eating out a healthy. Yes. So yeah, try as much as possible. Nobody's perfect. Um. So we human. We meant to fall and get back up. I'm gonna take and look up the better way to do this zoodle thing. This is crazy. It gotta be another kind of situation. Situations in our lives, in our lives. Let me see something. I guess it won't make much difference if you slice it real thin, right? It's still gonna have sauce, cause God darn it, I'm tired. My arm ain't gonna do all that. So we have some doodles, and I just take and put these ETs right on. All right, so let me get the bowl. Yeah, I got my grandma's hands, y'all. Ooh, that onion. Oh, the flavors, the flavor. So y'all see how the grapeseed oil don't burn and stuff, and I had it up on 500. It got to cook a little more on that side. So yeah. So this red pepper is doing it, y'all. So this is charred. This is how it's supposed to look. That's how that's supposed to look. So I'm gonna take, we did the herb of the week before. We had tarragon. I'm gonna put some of that in the shrimp because tarragon is good on seafood. So I'm gonna just drop just a little piece of it in the water, and I'm gonna put a little salzone because that's Mexicano. So we have the salzone. I'm gonna just use a little bit, not much. Salzone ain't really good because it has like, let me see, we got number 4 in here. All right, so I know before that number 4 red thing, dye or whatever you call it. So we put a little bit of that in there because this is Mexican, right? I don't know. Have y'all ever tasted Cajun seasoning? Uh, with a little bit of chili powder, cause that's what they eat. We got some cilantro leaves. Put that in the water. That's what I was saying. We're gonna get the water going. We want that real hot, and I'm gonna just put a little bit of cumin in there, y'all. Cause this cocktail, remember, it is, and I might use the juice. Yeah, baby. So here we go. Remember the juice from the shrimp. So that's for the pico de gallo. Let me get the red onion and another tomato. Red onion, this tomato. We'll go with a red onion. This is the red onion and to make the tomato to make the pico de gallo that goes on top of the of the sauce and that. So we're gonna put our zoodles. Mm-hmm. Put it in the bowl. So yeah, I gotta cut the peppers up a little bit, but I want them a little big because you want to taste it. So I'm gonna take afterwards. I'll take and put some sesame seeds on here when it's finished. All right, all right, there we go. I'm gonna take that off. So I turned off the tomatoes and everything, like so. And then remember I said the broth from the broth always makes a good gravy, a stew, a sauce, however you choose. But never get rid of your essence. That's what that's called, essence. So I'm cutting up the red peppers, though, and I want them to be kind of chunky. I don't want it to be little. So I'm gonna take and put that, and then I'm gonna put scallions in this one. So I might even throw a few. I think I'm gonna put a few mushrooms in here too. There you go. So these are the peppers. I made them big. So yeah, I put red peppers in there. I'm gonna use scallions, right? Few sesame seeds. Let me get the scallion. So we got that shrimp back there boiling. And then that little sauce from the shrimp is not much. But that sauce from that, I am going to use that when I food process it. So y'all trying to figure out the sauce that's gonna be in the wine glasses, y'all. So that's how that go. Just the two of us. All right, here we go. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate you. So we're gonna let our glasses eat in the no, I was eating a squash. That's a squash, and squash and the cucumber is just the same, just about. So here we are. We need this is the star of the show, is the glasses and the cocktail, right? So we're gonna take a let that sit there because they wet. I'm gonna dry them up real good. This is the cucumber for the pico de gallo. Here you go, right there. And then we use lemon. All right. So we cooking with grease right here. That onion is what? All right, let me get the food processor going. Mm. Girl, that's something. What? Shut the door. Shut the door. Then let me find my sesame seeds. I usually have them over here on this side of the situation. Situation. All right.
see if I got it. Where is my damn sesame seeds? I know I had sesame seeds. If I don't have sesame seeds, I'ma feel a little way, y'all. Cause I had freaking sesame seeds. Let me see. This is the peppercorns. Y'all use peppercorns or y'all use regular black pepper? Cause peppercorns. Is this it? Oh, I'm so happy. I got it, y'all. So what we want to do, since we're making Thai zoodles, that's what it's called. Thai noodles. And guess what? If I put a little lemon pepper in it. If I take um and put some capers in there, that's gonna be the fucking shit. You know, I think I will try. I'm gonna try a little bit of those in there, just to give it like a little pizzazz. All right, so we got that. I didn't get the scallions. That's what I didn't get. I didn't get the scallions. So we have chestnut. Look at these mushrooms, y'all. This is chestnut. Can y'all see it? So I'm gonna put just a few of these in here. So these are chestnut mushrooms. They crunchy, juicy, sweet, and mild. You can saute them in wine or whatever. So I'm gonna put a few in here. This is what they look like. These are chestnut wood. These are chestnut mushrooms. Now, I'm gonna put them like that. You don't put the whole thing in here. They don't even taste like mushrooms, y'all. They are yeah, they chewy, they nice. All right, so here we gonna do the scallions in there, like so. I put the mushrooms, some of them, chestnut mushrooms. Hey, Peach, I didn't even know you was there, girl. Did y'all get y'all seed? Huh? Did y'all get any? I'm gonna do sesame seed in the zoodle. We're gonna sprinkle that in there, right? Like so. And then we're gonna do some triology. We're gonna use flax, chia, and hemp. I'm gonna just take the top off. I'm gonna just do maybe like maybe about a teaspoon. I'm gonna put it in there. If y'all can see it, I'm gonna put that in there. Bam, like so. And it'll blend right in with the sesame seeds. So here we go. We have scallion. I'm gonna use the scallion for the salad. Let me wash her off. Scallions, right? So remember, the star of the show is the cocktail. That's the star of the show. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this mother sucker. Share this mother sucker. You heard? Did you hear it? I should have put some. I had to put some beer in this mother. Woo, but I got something else for it. Wait, I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Don't worry about a thing, mama.
So remember, y'all, it's a cocktail. Right, right, right. So I'm gonna put this in the shrimp, y'all. I don't have no tequila because that's what the Mexicanos. That's what they do. I'm gonna put a little bit in there because remember I'm gonna use this juice. I just put a little bit, just a little bit. Turn that fire up. You wanted to. All right. So this is what we do. The food processor. I'm gonna put that on the salad. Give me a second. So we're gonna take and put our onions. If y'all can see the food processor, I'm gonna take and put the onions, the tomatoes, everything that I just grilled, right? But I'm gonna take the stem off. We don't need that. That's not gonna kill us. That's why that pepper gonna be smoking. So I'm gonna take the stem out. So I am able to food process her. So there we go. Boom. Bang. So here is my little, cause that's hot. All right. I hate putting my hands inside of the mitts. It just feel crazy. So there you go. You see the juice? Y'all got the juice. Bang. So that's the blacking. The blacking from the pot is where all that. Remember I said essence, essence, essence. So all the flavors, let's see the blacking, that's the blacking. All that go in there. Don't leave nothing. Remember I said essence? Don't leave nothing. All right, there we go. So I want to reduce that water I'm boiling for the shrimp. So I want to reduce that down so it'll be just a flavorful, it'll be a little bit of juice, and then that's going to be the juice that I'm going to pour in the food processor for our cocktail. So what y'all think so far, hey? Give me a thumbs up or something. Because I'm going to have a good time with Peach. So I'm cooking, girlfriend, I'm making zoodles, Thai zoodles, so Chinese zoodle with peppers, zucchini, chestnut mushrooms, and scallions. Then I'm making shrimp cocktail with saffron. So that is that. And that's what I'm supposed to be putting the saffron in the doggone situation. Here you go. In the doggone situation. So that's what's going down. I'm gonna put a few saffrons in the water. This is the saffron. So I'm gonna put a little bit, like a few in here. You don't need much. This is really powerful. So you just need like one or two little strips. If you put too much, you're gonna overpower the flavor. So I just use two little strips. You can order this from Amazon or any specialty store. Okay? I'll post it on there because that's where I got it from. But I'll post it on there for you if you would like. If you would like for me to post it, put a root up there or something. or root. So here we go. We're reducing the water back here. And let me put some water in this pot right this so I can clean it. I gotta clean. You gotta clean it as you go, right? I know I'm doing the podcast, and congratulations, lady, on your million views. Do it, do it, do it, girl. Peach, I see you, girl. I see you walking. You get ready. Go back and do your thing. Don't forget about us when you go back to work. All right, y'all. So if you can see, this is the sauce. So this is the sauce that I'm gonna get ready to drop the shrimps in. Y'all see? Okay. So here we go. We going to drop them in finally. It's just me, so I didn't make a lot. So I made 7 extra large, and I gotta get me some mussels so I can have that sauce I bought from the restaurant the other day. So yeah, here we go. We gonna let you. We gonna let you be you, right? Yeah, we gonna let you be you, and I'm gonna be me, y'all. I'm gonna be me right now. I'm gonna let them be them, and then I'm gonna be me. That's for the brothers ain't here. So remember, cocktail shrimp with saffron. So I'm excited about dressing up the glass, you know. So it's a little cloudy. I don't like. Let me put a little Dawn dish detergent on you and on you, cause you not looking sparkle. I need sparkle. All right, hey, that's better. That's so much better. I used to bartender, y'all. It ain't nothing I ain't good. I'm a hustler. Let me just sit that up there for a second. You see, I want to see. Yeah, I want to. Look at those shrimps, y'all. All right. So this glass, I gotta have the glass that's sparkling. Oh, that broke. Good thing I ain't cut myself, y'all. Oh shit. Where that glass go at? Oh my gosh. Tell you the devil be on me, y'all. All right. Oh, here you go. So we got this one. At least I got the one glass. I got one glass, y'all. So that's cool. I'm glad I ain't cut myself. All right. So I'm gonna take these shrimps out because they done. Right. Put them in there. All right. So we ready to rock and roll. All right. So I needed some of that juice to put in here. So here we go. We got the juice.
from the shrimp. I don't know y'all can see it, but it's hot as shit. If you can see over here, right there. So I'm gonna take and pour that juice in there. See, like that, like that. I'm gonna put that on top. Some onion powder. And I didn't put no salt powder on that. Rosemary flakes. I put on this salad. I'm going to mix this up for y'all. Soon as I am home. Y'all know any good movies to watch? Huh? Anything. So what do I need? I have to get the top of this, and then cut the scallions up. My salt and pepper. My pepper. No salt. No salt. No salt. So you gotta wait. I don't use salt. Herbs is the thing. So I got fresh. So I'm gonna post it for a minute. You get everything mixed together, y'all. There you go. Ooh. Mmm. Let me taste. That's good. It needs some salt. Yeah, that needs salt. See, salt, people. I'm gonna put a little more cumin in there, y'all. Just a little dash. Put a little smoked paprika, like so. This is smoked paprika. And look, I got it from TJ Maxx, y'all. I go to TJ Maxx to get my seasoning. TJ Maxx. With some black pepper. This is my black pepper. I use corn. Can y'all see? There you go. There you go. I need some It's something that's missing, like a sweet. Uh, I use cocoa minos, y'all, because I don't use salt. So we give it like a little.
So this is the cocktail. So it's just me eating it so I can do this. Okay. All right. There you go. There you go. That's time. So y'all, for this, the season that I used was black and seasoned, the aioli, salt and pepper, and cocoa aminos. I just used a little salt. Because food, we gotta have iodized salt because that's on the periodic table. And that was a little lime. There you go. So she good. So once this cooled off, where's my cup? So by the time I cut all this up, they gotta cool off, y'all. Put the lid there. We need a bowl so we can take and put the rest of that in there. I think I got this bowl here. Let me put that in there. Wow. There you go. Like so. There you go. Here it is. Now let me get over here with you. All right. We finished it. So remember, cocktail. Because you're trying to figure out what the deal is. Can y'all figure out how that's going to go? To put the saffron on top. Take the shells off of here. Right? Like so. They was already deveined. Yeah, they was deveined, y'all. They some places say they deveined and it still have all that stuff on it. So this is 7 extra large shrimp. I steamed it in salzone, tarragon, cilantro leaves, and lemon and a little lemon pepper. So I boiled the water forever, and then I used the water to make our uh what do they call that? Sofrito, I think that's like a sofrito. So this is that. So y'all, I'll be eating that. But I make more shrimp, but I got excuse me my noodles to have. So I'll be eating that tomorrow. So I just had raw food for tomorrow. Right? And let me get my glass. So let's see. That's a garbage bag. Y'all always gotta have the bag to put the garbage in while you cooking. So just go in the refrigerator once it get warm. Cool up. Let me get that out the way. Let's sit you there. All right, so here we go. Let me cut up the vegetables for the situation, and then I'll finish the zoodles.
And then we're good. We're good. Let's see. I'm gonna do the celery on there. I mean, not the celery, girl. I'm tripping. The scallion. And guys, listen. If you wanna, oh shit, drop a little fruit on there to make it a little sweet. I got some dried cranberries. I'll probably put that on top. So that'll make it like, cause it's like a spicy. It's not real spicy, but it's spice. And that jalapeno pepper over there, that didn't really do much. So I'm gonna put some cayenne pepper on top of mine, cause cayenne pepper is good for circulation. It's good for a heart attack. If you feel like you having a heart attack, you take an either tablespoon of cayenne pepper, and it'll hold you till you get to the hospital. Facts, because cayenne pepper opens up the arteries. So I eat it all the time because that's one of the best peppers in that fight cancer. So anything that fights cancer, I'm on it because I don't never want that no more, ever, ever, ever. And you can get it again because all the crap they give us is cancer. What's the name? It's for you to get it. Right, real talk. So I just try to figure out some recipes that be happy, food friendly, lovely friendly, and the whole nine. So here we are with our grand finale of our zoodles. So now let me put my old special sauce in her. Oh, there's a glass in there too. There's a glass in there too. Something in there broke the oh my god, I gotta dump that out. I didn't even know. So I'm putting this sauce on top here. And cucumbers and all that stuff releases water. So that's why cucumbers are good for you. That and watermelon is the best thing for dehydration or hydration. I need my alright. So let me mm-mm-mm. Y'all, oh my gosh. So I'm tossing it. I'm just tossing it. You just toss it so everybody can get happy. All right, so yeah, that looks good, y'all. Let me show you. Let's show you a little stuff. Let me get the first part so you can put on top of you. And then I got the first. Y'all, that's zoodles. That's the real holy feel. So that's the cocktail. And let me get the last. You can't leave nothing in there. So yeah, guys, you know what I'm gonna make next week? I'm gonna make curry mussels and shrimp. I'm a pescatarian. That's what I am. I didn't know that's what that was called, but yeah, that's what I am. A pescatarian. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm meatless,
and that stuff. So yeah, so that looks so delish. So I got a little trick right here. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna put just a little vinegar in here. This thing is slow. I'm gonna use sweet vinegar. See it rolls sweet vinegar. I'm gonna just put a little bit on her. Probably like a tablespoon. There you go. So here we go with the pico de gallo. We gotta cut that up. So that go on our shrimp cocktail because that is the grand finale. Where everybody at for the grand finale? Where everybody at for the grand finale? All right, so here we go, y'all. When this zoodle stuff sit tomorrow. So when I say this is comforting, when I say this is comforting, you gonna love it. And if you don't like peanut butter, you can do cashew nut. I got cashew nut. You can make a cashew sauce. That's good. I don't know if y'all got Sweet Greens where y'all live at, but that is a salad place, and they make some good. They dressing. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know. So the sauce, like I said, sauce is everything because that's what I'm after. I just want to taste the sauce on anything. So this is the chestnut mushroom. You talking about smack your mom? Yo. So remember, we got our little sesame seeds. We got hemp seeds. It's all finished. Look at all that sauce down there. Ooh. So you know something? I got the capers. That's what I did. I'm gonna put a few on there. Yeah, that's gonna take it over. I don't know if y'all like capers, but capers are good for you. It has protein because I try to have much as possible. Because when you got to get surgery and stuff like that, you got to have a lot of protein. Because if you don't, you won't heal. You won't. It'll take forever to heal. So I eat all kind of fish. I got halibut. I got shark. No, I don't got shark. I got sword. I think it is sword fish. I didn't get no shark or nothing, but so I just put a few of these capers in here, and it's gonna give it a pop, and you're gonna get some protein. So, and I'm gonna put her in the refrigerator. That is so good. It looks beautiful. I'm gonna bring this to a party. Yeah, I bet you everybody will tear it up. I bet you they'll tear it up. Oh my gosh, they will F it up. You just need some bread or something. Right. So then we're gonna cut up our other stuff. Thank you for joining, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Happy Sunday. God is good, even in the midst of it all. Y'all know that. So here we go. I'm gonna cut the cucumber straight down the center, right, like that, like so, right? Because we making the pico de gallo. So that's why we need that to cool off over there. Because when we put our fresh vegetables, uh, our fresh vegetable on top, you need it to be like a nice temperature, if you will. Yeah, if you will. So here we go. I gotta get a bowl to put that in like that. Yes, so here we go. That's gonna be nice. So I got the lemon. I mean not lemon, lime. And it's Mexican. When I put that rum in that sauce, right? I gotta get a bowl, so put this in here. So yes, let me get a bowl to put you in, girl. I do got key lime. Maybe I'll use some of that. So y'all guys, plastic is better than paper. I mean, glass is better than plastic. You got to be careful about the plastic. The pot you cook in, cast iron is the best thing if you want to get, and it gives you iron to even eat the stuff out of there. So that's a FYI. Glass is better. Everything they make is fast. So I got the plastic was the key. I don't know what that was for, but I remember when there wasn't no plastic stuff. I remember that time. I'm 1970, baby. Yeah, I've been through the darn trenches. Y'all been through the trenches? So here we go. Our pico de gallo. I gotta do my I gotta do my tomato. Uh, I'm going chopper. We not we gotta chop it. So I'm gonna show y'all. I just cut it like that. Cut her all up, and then I'm gonna just chop her. She'll get plenty of lime. I gotta get another lime out there. I don't know why I just bought lime. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Potato there. Ooh, look at this. I gotta get my parsley out here. That's what I forgot. The parsley, the the fresh. All right, here we go. Let's do the pepper. Then I gotta squeeze that lemon on here to get some little seasoning. So we got our red onion for our pico de gallo. I guess that's like a form of cocktail sauce. I got some real hot. My husband here bought some real hot sauce because he works with a lot of uh, Mexicans and stuff, and they cook there at his job. They in the kitchen, so he would bring all the stuff that they cook. Some of the stuff is good, but that hot sauce. When I say that hot sauce, I still got it. You only need like a dot in your mouth gonna burn. I don't know how they eat that for real. It's thick too. I wonder where they get it or if they make it. I think my husband said they made it. I know they didn't make that, but then again, they might. Yeah, they might. All right, so we got our red onion. Let me get my parsley. So we got the red onion, right? Maybe I might throw a scallion in there. Yeah, I'll do that. Put a little scallion. That ain't gonna hurt nobody. That ain't gonna hurt a soul. I had a good day. I thank God tomorrow I have to take care of some business. I gotta go to the courts and stuff, so bad. So I don't know. I was a good parent. I look at, some of the memes and stuff, and they say about how the kids do whatever, and that's because the parent wasn't there. I was there. I was there. I was the support. I'm the helicopter mom. Yeah, and I'm just so disappointed. I am so disappointed. You know, children hurt is the worst hurt. I can't even explain it. A person off the street can't hurt you the way your child does. And I am so angry, and I gotta do better, y'all. I'm so mad. I just need help. I am so mad at my son, y'all, man. Mm. So I gotta get off of that because I'm getting ready to get like a little emotional and shit, y'all. But the girl over here, yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to the courts to get a restraining order to have my son moved out of here. So, like I said, I'm struggling, but God is good. I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean? I know the devil. He want to take me out, yo. He don't want me here. So he and my children, and it's a shame. It's so hurtful, yo. He and my kids, like, mm. So big ups. I'm good. I'm gonna be all right. I'm a big girl. A big girl. I literally used to be a big girl. People ain't mess with me when I wasn't six. Cause I F a nigga up. You heard? I ain't play no fucking games. I just did. So that's what I'm saying. When people get you when you I'm putting pepper on it. Let me show y'all. People that get you when you at your lowest, they bitch ass niggas. They call bans. BAN. Sorry, YouTube. But yeah, that's what they is, bitch. At bands. Bands. So let me get that parsley. I did good, y'all. I'm proud of myself. Even in the midst of it all. So I'm gonna take and put a little cayenne pepper on top of her. Right here. So when I eat that, it's gonna say, ouch! Don't forget to say, I ain't forget the saffron. So let me put my zoodle salad in the trash, right? So, all right. So we got fresh parsley that I'm gonna put on top of the what's the name? And I didn't put none on my zoodles. That's what I didn't do, but I'll get it. 'Cause I'm gonna cut it up now. We gonna take the lime. I'm gonna squeeze that on the pico de gallo. I don't know where my damn squeeze. Oh, here you go. I'm gonna take and squeeze the lime. On our stuff here, I gotta get some more seasoning though. I'm gonna squeeze this all over here. Okay. Ooh. Pico de gallo. I'm gonna just put some of this seasoning in here, street corn, onion powder, garlic powder. And I use the whole lime. And you know when you use salt, I'm gonna put a little salt on here. Because when you use salt, that takes and releases the moisture. So there you go. That let me do a little garlic. We get a salt and a little mix. I can just eat this like regular. Alright, so a little salt. What I do with 'em? Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. I'm gonna show you in a minute. And the pico and the pico. Oh shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright. We need one more. So we're gonna put this one in. So remember this a low seasoning. I put that on the pico de gallo. I mean shit, y'all. Shucks, y'all. Pico de gallo. Alright, here we go. I gotta get the lid. This is trash. Garbage. Alright. So I gotta put the parsley on top. This is the pico de gallo, y'all. Right? So I gotta get this line, another line. Let me get it. Let me get that. That's it. Alright, so let's get the parsley going. Where's my lighter? So if y'all know how to cut for vegetables, you always take and hold your stuff. You hold your finger back away from the knife. If y'all see, take this knife and you take and ride it. You're not cutting. You just ride it. You just like this, just like that, and then you move down your fingers down. You always have your fingers like an inch away from the knife. All right, so I gotta put some of it on my zoodle. So y'all, I use the stem and everything because the stem of the vegetables have more vitamins than the actual leaves. So that's what makes essence. Like you might hear old people used to when they made greens, they called the juice pot liquor. And if you was sick, they would give you the pot liquor, right? So look, check this out. Bang. Let me get the lime. Still gotta get that. So come on over to my place. I'm gonna tell you, I gotta pull up the saffron thing. I ain't forget that. So I need another lime. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do some key lime. So I needed this, the lime. Uh, uh, uh. I think that's about it. I'm gonna do that. Be some lemon. So I got us some key lime. I'm gonna put some of that on there. But we want to have presentation, right? This is a key lime. I'm gonna just squeeze this on top. We're gonna take and decorate it with that. Okay. So we're gonna put the parsley on top of there, like so. Then I'm gonna put the rest of it here in my zoodle. So what y'all think? What y'all think? This is the grand finale. I mean, I'm gonna put this parsley right here in the zoodles. Yeah. Now I put the rest of it in there. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Let's get. So saffron is the herb of the week. We're gonna just put one on here just to know that we've been through, right? We're gonna put her on top of the line. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in with me, yo. So here we are. Shrimp cocktail. Shrimp cocktail. Y'all see it? Hey! So that's the saffron situation, right? Hold up, I ain't finished yet. Wait a minute, wait a minute. So I gotta tell the benefits of the saffron, right? All right. So let me get the lid for you. Where is your lid? Where is Yeah, I don't know how many people I hate when my lids is not where they supposed. Oh, here you go. Cause I was getting ready to have a fit. I don't like stuff that don't have no lid to it. That do something to me. Like I don't know. Maybe I don't know what that is. I gotta have a lid. I can't put my stuff in the refrigerator if it don't have. I don't want no aluminum foil or none of that shit. I want a lid. That's what I want, a lid. And if I don't got a lid, I got a problem. So thank you, thank you, girl. So that's my dinner for tonight. That joint is what? Let me get my wine glass to put that together. All right, so that's that for that. So y'all got 2 for 1. I made 2 dishes, zoodles, and that's gonna be something else. You already know. So I think my glasses needed to be charged. And it's like you got, even if you don't use it, you gotta charge it. And then when I go to get it, it ain't working, and that's like so irritating. But we gonna keep it. We gonna keep it moving, right? So here, um, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm trying to get me a food truck, y'all, and I don't want to be in the main place. I want to take it, if I could take and drive from one side to the west coast. Yup, stop, get me a room, go to work. I can do that. I can do that. I just need a partner, because by myself it ain't gonna do to do that. But you need a trustworthy. You can't, people not loyal. It's like it's so sad. I'm so afraid, like, to even talk to anybody. I don't know if anybody else feels like I do, but I'm afraid to. Uh, mm, 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 mm. So that is the cocktail show. And I am very pleased. I hope you guys is. And I'm glad that you tuned in to see Flower Child, your girl. Now let me read and give you the benefits. And then I'll post the recipe on the description. So next time I'm gonna make saffron orizo. Oh man, it's never right. Where is the V2? I got me a bike, y'all. Electric bike. You don't use your feet. You don't pedal or nothing like that. You just put your feet there. Got a basket on it. I ordered me a hat. I got a lock. Um. So yeah. So the benefits of saffron, guys. Saffron is a spice derived from the flower of crocus sativas. So all the herbs is the same because when you have marijuana, it has sativa, you get an indica or the two strains. Okay, so back to the range. Sativas, commonly known as the saffron coccus, the vivid crimson stigma and styles called threads are collected and dried for use mainly as a seasoning and a color agent in food. Saffron is a powerful spice high in antioxidants. It has been linked to health benefits such as improved mood, libido, and sexual function, as well as reduced PMS symptoms and enhanced weight loss. It is generally safe for most people to easy to add to your diet. Saffron has a unique taste, guys. For those that haven't had it before, can I describe the taste? Um, it's kind of bittersweet, if you will, bittersweet. So, saffron has a unique, complex bitter flavor that is often described as a blend of sweet, floral, and earthy notes with a subtle bitterness. It is not strong, overpowering spice, but rather adds a nuanced and delicate flavor to dishes, enhancing other ingredients rather than dominating them. So that's why I just used a few strands, because for me, the seed. I mean, the spice is spice. You can taste it when you put it in your dish. You know that stands out like, wow, that's something different. So let me see. I didn't even read y'all chat. Y'all, I'm sorry. You still here? Okay, peace. Did you get your did y'all get your plant? It takes forever on the mail. I guess not y'all can say anything. But anyway, saffron is sweet hint of sweetness which can be likened to honey or wildflowers. It says it offers delicate aroma and flavor similar to hay wildflowers. A subtle earthly note is present, contributing to all complexity. So the bitterness, that's what I said is bittersweet, because the bitterness has a slight edge which helps to balance the sweetness and add depth to the flavor profile. But you can taste bitter. That's the part that I don't like. I don't want to taste. Oh, she got it. You got yours? So saffron has beneficial effects on oxidative stress and fatty liver. Hyperemia, that's people that have high cholesterol. You gotta take that doggone statin stuff. So it works for insulin and resistance and inflammation. So this is the thing, guys. When you use herbs, you can't stop taking the meds that they give you. So the herbs is to introduce to your body so your body will get acclimated and know that this is foreign, because we always eat processed food, fast food, or whatever. But once you go over into making your own sauce, I made my own sauce. This out of a tomato, a pepper, and an onion, and broth from the shrimp that I made, the juice. So all that was all natural. That was all fresh. It took a few minutes, the longest I've been on here with you. And if really I could have made this a 20-minute meal, but since I was on here, this didn't take that long. This wouldn't take that long. But I did the zoodles, the Thai zoodles, and the this masterpiece right here. I'm so proud of myself. And my dad is shining down on me. Daddy, you like it? Yo, and then I love capers. I'm gonna put a few of those on the side. Yo, stop playing. So I'm going. Let me get my wine, y'all. Let me get my wine. I'm not gonna eat yet because I gotta clean up. I got to clean up what I messed up. Yeah, I gotta do it, do it, do it. So I'm gonna just put the rest of these shrimps over here. I just didn't wanna stuff it. But yeah, girl, 6 of them mother knuckles. I cater, y'all. What you think? Holler at me. That's the cocktail. That's the grand finale. That's the cocktail grand finale. So those are the benefits, y'all. Saffron. And this week here, the this week, the herb of the week for this week is bay leaf. Bay leaf is spiritual, and I didn't give y'all the scripture because I can't get my stuff is on the other phone. But you ain't got yours and she got hers and she all the way in back. I don't know. So okay, um, it should be on his way. Cause last time you got your hat faster. I mean, before she had got. I'm trying to get a nice shot. It's just kind of hard to. And you should be getting it though. And then you all want to collaborate and on the live one day. We can do that. stuff in the refrigerator. So yeah, I am going. Let me get my wine so we can see it all at once. How it's gonna all map out. Ugh. So I'm gonna make my tortellini tomorrow with the rest of my mushrooms, and that's gonna be nice. Put this in the refrigerator. Then I got that salad, that fish salad. Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah, that fish salad. I spilled that in the refrigerator. Oh my god, the fish salad. I'm gonna eat that with some celery. I don't know. When I was little, my mom used to make cream cheese and celery every holiday. Thanksgiving, Christmas. I love celery. Yeah, that shit nasty. So when I made that salmon on the grill, I took and I smoked uh I had smoked the fish and I made that salmon salad. So oh wine. That's what it is. What is the wine? Hold on. I broke my other glass, so I only got this one. But this is so good, y'all. Two canned nuts. So I'm gonna have that. So that's garbage. Gotta go back in the refrigerator. Okay. And it's so good. Mm. So I love y'all, and we should make a get together next year trip for like a year away or something. Like plan our little community. That'll be so nice. That would be so nice. Thank y'all. And look, I'm gonna just put a few little capers on top. I know that thing that sucker move. I did that. Okay. So guys, like, comment, and share. Thank you. Love y'all. Smooches. I'll holler at you later. Yeah, right, Mom? I got it. I got it. Oh, making a mess. It wouldn't be with Erica if I ain't make a mess. Love y'all. See you soon. They are each one reach one, teach one. We gotta keep each other in prayer, okay? Happy Sunday from your girl Tyler Child. South Food.